Hotwire is the medic of the Decepticon starters who not only has the capability to heal allies, but also provides lingering damage over time against any Autobot that stands in his way. He's armed with a long-range pulse blaster that can strip down an enemy's shield and short-range omni-damage dealing pistols. Completing that trio, Hotwire's beam gun is a healing weapon that repairs allies at medium range. As a healer on the battlefield, commanders need to know when Hotwire can provide healing or damage support for the Decepticons. So like his Autobot counterpart Triage, Hotwire needs to know his enemy, read the flow of battle, and act accordingly. In addition to its at-range capabilities, Hotwire's Pulse Blaster is armed with the selective VENDETTA S-Tech, which delivers damage over time effect against enemy shields. Supplementing the short-range effectiveness of his pistols is the Standoff S-Tech, which knocks back enemies. This technology can prove useful on the field of battle because attacking Autobots can be pushed out of the line of sight, offering a short respite to Hotwire and his allies before the shots ring out once more. The heal over time effect of the beam gun's Energon Bond S-Tech provides effective repair capabilities, but at the cost of time. Commanders will have to remember to be patient if Hotwire's own patient is to gain maximum benefit from this life-saving technology. The HEIST healer equipment provides Hotwire with optimal repair capabilities with his heal over time effect. Straightforward, raw healing increase that delivers more healing and helps repair allies on the field. Hotwire's second piece of equipment is Getaway Evade. This potentially life-saving equipment increases the chance that incoming attacks will miss the bot, and also negates any side effects such as an attack would bring. So, like for instance, if an Autobot is attacking Hotwire with a weapon that's equipped with a stun side effect and it misses, not only will the damage not hit, but the stun won't apply either. Finally, Hotwire's third piece of equipment is Damage Deceptor, an ability that not only reduces the damage the Decepticon receives, but also directs 40% of that damage back to the attacking Autobot. It's a good tactical ability for commanders to use because it can yield quite different effects depending on who it's used against and when. So for example, the ability can convince enemies not to attack Hotwire because they don't want to take any deflected damage themselves. Commanders can of course also employ it to simply reduce the amount of damage being received at that moment in the battle. Typically, the ability is used when Hotwire is in danger or under attack. If you want to build Hotwire into an effective defender, boost his resistance, but only if they predict getting lots of healing opportunities. However, when upgrading the resistance stat, commanders should be reminded that the Damage Deceptor equipment will reflect less damage back to the enemy if Hotwire is taking less. If players do want to increase the effectiveness of the Damage Deceptor, then increasing the Spark and Shield stats are the key recommendations here. Despite being a healer, Hotwire can be played offensively, although he doesn't have much in the way of offensive scaling and is reliant on the primary attacks and selective VENDETTA S-Tech to dish out damage. If commanders do want to help out with damage, increasing the shield damage stat would be beneficial. Although, it's also useful to add some points into the focus statistic and increase the critical hit chance and output with both the healing guns and damage guns. This means that Hotwire would get more of a dual effect, letting the critical hits take care of the damage instead. It also means that players don't concentrate on one specific damage type. So there it is, a healer with an eye on exacting revenge against his enemies. Hotwire is a Decepticon that won't take any prisoners. His primary weapons ensure that he's useful in both an offensive and defensive role, while his equipment will keep Autobot commanders guessing about his next move on the battlefield.